Have you ever imagined a vacation turning into a nightmare in a blink of an eye? It was January 13th, 2012, a day that started as any other, with the sun shining brightly over the Mediterranean, the azure waters surrounding the Italian island of Giglio, calm and serene. On that day, the Costa Concordia, a beacon of luxury and comfort, was cruising off the coast. Passengers aboard the ship were enjoying their vacation, oblivious to the looming disaster. The day was filled with laughter and the air was thick with excitement. But as dusk fell, the unthinkable happened. The luxury liner struck rocks, an unexpected and catastrophic turn of events. In a matter of moments, the Costa Concordia, once a symbol of opulence and joy, was capsized. Panic ensued as the ship began to tilt. The once serene atmosphere turned into a scene of chaos. The immediate aftermath was marked by confusion, fear, and a desperate scramble for survival. In the face of disaster, the actions of those aboard the ship varied greatly. In times of crisis, who do you look to for leadership? In the story of the Concordia cruise disaster, the answer to this question is as murky as the waters that engulfed the ill-fated ship. At the helm of the luxury liner was Captain Francesco Schettino, a man entrusted with the lives of thousands, yet when disaster struck, he made a choice that would forever be scrutinized. Schettino abandoned ship, leaving behind his crew and passengers in a time of desperate need. His actions were not just frowned upon, they were deemed criminal. In the maritime world, a captain is expected to be the last person off a sinking ship, a symbol of ultimate responsibility, but Schettino was one of the first. This decision contrasted sharply with the bravery displayed by crew member Russell Rebello. Rebello chose not to abandon ship, but to stay behind, assisting passengers in their desperate attempts to escape the sinking liner. He prioritized the lives of others above his own, a display of courage and selflessness that cost him his life. While Schettino sought safety, Rebello became a beacon of hope amid the chaos. The aftermath of the disaster saw Schettino's actions under the legal microscope. His decision to abandon ship, his failure to organize an orderly evacuation, and his delay in calling for help led to a 16-year prison sentence. He was convicted of multiple charges, including manslaughter, causing a shipwreck, and abandoning ship. The actions of Schettino and Rebello paint a stark picture of the human capacity for both cowardice and courage. In the face of disaster, one man abandoned his duty, while the other gave his life fulfilling it. While some sought safety, others displayed courage and selflessness. How does a small island community respond to a colossal disaster on their doorstep? Well, in the case of the Costa Concordia shipwreck, the islanders of Giglio demonstrated extraordinary courage and resilience. On that fateful night, the peaceful island community found themselves in the midst of an unthinkable catastrophe. The luxury cruise liner Costa Concordia had capsized off their coast, but instead of succumbing to panic, the islanders mobilized, becoming an integral part of one of the most challenging rescue operations in maritime history. The task was daunting. The capsized ship, a behemoth of steel, was not only a hazardous obstacle, but also a grim reminder of the tragedy that had unfolded. The islanders had to navigate through the darkness amidst the chilling cries for help to rescue the stranded passengers. Their fishing boats, usually used for a peaceful day's work, became lifelines for those desperately waiting to be rescued. But the challenges didn't end there. The rescue efforts were not merely about evacuating the survivors from the ship. It was about salvaging the mammoth structure that had turned on its side. The Costa Concordia, once a symbol of luxury and grandeur, lay defeated, a grisly spectacle for the world to see. For 2.5 long years, the islanders lived with this grim reminder, until finally, the ship was righted and towed away. The process was painstaking and fraught with danger. But the islanders, along with the rescue teams, faced each challenge head-on, driven by a determination to restore some semblance of normalcy to their lives and their island. The islanders' heroic efforts did not go unnoticed. Survivors returning to Giglio expressed their gratitude to those who risked their lives to save others. The rescue operation, while a testament to human courage and resilience, also serves as a reminder of the indomitable spirit of the Giglio community. In times of crisis, humanity often shines the brightest. The islanders of Giglio, faced with a catastrophe, responded with extraordinary courage and resilience, becoming a beacon of hope amidst the darkness. Their actions during the Costa Concordia disaster are a testament to this statement, a shining example of humanity's capacity for compassion and bravery. How does a disaster of such magnitude impact the lives of survivors and a small island community? This is the question that lingers long after the immediate chaos and turmoil have subsided. The Costa Concordia disaster was not just a tragic incident that ended in the blink of an eye. It had a profound and lasting impact on the lives of those who survived, as well as on the close-knit community of Giglio Island. Survivors like Esther Percossi found themselves drawn back to the island years later. But they returned not as tourists, but as pilgrims, paying tribute to the 32 lives tragically cut short. They returned to express their gratitude to the islanders, their unexpected saviors, who had plunged into the cold, chaotic night to rescue them. The islanders, for their part, were deeply affected. The tranquility of their island life was shattered that fateful night. But in the face of adversity, they showed remarkable courage and humanity. Their actions were a beacon of hope amidst the darkness, a testament to the enduring spirit of community and compassion. The disaster also sent shockwaves through the cruise industry. Questions were raised about safety protocols, about the responsibilities of captains and crews, and about the very nature of luxury cruising. The industry was forced to reflect, to learn, and to evolve in the aftermath. But the most enduring legacy of the Costa Concordia disaster lies in the heart-rending stories of those who lived through it. Stories of fear and courage, of loss and survival, of remorse and gratitude. These stories continue to reverberate, reminding us of the fragility of life, the strength of the human spirit, and the profound impact our actions can have on others. The Costa Concordia disaster, a haunting reminder of a vacation turned nightmare forever etched in the annals of maritime history.